Hello inflatable fans, I hope you're all well. Doing a bit of a test. Going to be getting in the water and testing this RESTUBE Swim Buoy out to see if it's any good as a paddle float for self-rescue in what is arguably one of the hardest boats to get back into, which is one of these 3-panel drop stitch crafts. If you've seen my test videos on stability and stuff, you'll know that this is relatively unstable and it's actually really hard to get back into. RESTUBE sent me this to try out predominantly because it's got this action cam mount here and you can use it as a floating buoy to film yourself on the water and stuff and that kind of thing. So, but while I had this, when I clicked this open here, I noticed that a little bit like a paddle float, there's a pocket here, and it made me think maybe you could use this as a self-rescue aid as well, so it actually had another purpose, and it's not something that RESTUBE have actually talked about, so I thought it's got to be worth a go. So let's get in the water and give this a bash. So I'm going to flip the boat over.
Oh, I see. Can you just grab my phone as well, please?
Oh, I should have gone on sideways.
Who you want it? Are you taking it?
Carl, you've got people wanting to enjoy the river here.
There we go, it's done. So it is doable. Right, in that footage I might have left some of this in. I was struggling a bit for a while because I was drifting, but also as I tried to get back in, that shoulder issue that I've had, that trapped nerve issue, I realised that I was actually still weaker in that area and I kind of struggled to get on top of the paddle to get back in the boat. So Jim very kindly paddled me back, he came out and paddled me back, and I took a breather, and what you saw there at the end was where I kind of climbed on and did it. So the good thing is, the whole point of this is, even in a weakened state, this is actually quite a handy little device. So you can use it as an action cam mount, a swim buoy, and a paddle float for self-rescue in, as I've said earlier, what is arguably one of the most difficult crafts and challenging crafts to get back into. So good work, RESTUBE. You know what to do if you like this video in terms of liking, subscribing. Alright, thank you so much for watching. You take care. Cheerio.